The next question is from Sudarshini Madan. Dear Swamiji, why there is so much of fear on death? How did the relationships emerged to be an important thing in our life?
Anything you don't understand, don't want to understand, does not have the brain capacity to understand, fear surrounds it. Unknown is always fear for any living being. Now understand Mahadeva himself, the source of the creation, the source of the existence, source of the eternity, is revealing these great truths again and again and again. Listen to these great truths, chant these great truths. This will liberate you from the fear. When your cognizance is based on these great truths, cosmic secrets, you will be free from the fear. The fear is nothing but the projection of negativity on the future possibility. It is not necessary you need to continuously project negativity or positivity on the future possibility. Simply seeing the future possibility without projecting negativity or positivity onto it is living prarabdha. So the fear comes into your system only when you project your fear, your negativity on the future possibilities. Negativities, the negative ideas does not need to be projected on the future possibility. Relationships gives you the feeling it is very important in the life, because through every relationship you try to have extended life. While you are living, whatever your body and mind cannot do for your interests and pleasure, you try to fulfill through the body and minds of your relationships. And same way, whatever they cannot fulfill through their body and mind, they are trying to fulfill through your body and mind. So mutually each other helping to fulfill the other's interests through body and minds of each other is relationships. If both of you understand the interests of each other and ready to support each other's fulfillment, it is called successful relationship. There comes love, compassion, sacrifice and spiritual growth. But if both of them are not understanding the real agendas of others, interests of others, continue the relationship, maybe because one person has hidden interests, hidden agendas which he does not want to reveal it to the other, or which he himself is not aware. When this kind of situations arise, relationship breaks or relationships continue to exist with being exploited, with exploitation. These kind of relationships lead to the worst grave sin of keeping the other person as slave. Whenever the slavery happens, cosmos strongly condemns it. So no slavery is allowed in the cosmos. Cosmos is strictly against slavery, because slavery is equivalent to the murder of partial time. In slavery, even if the other person has their body and mind, it is equivalent to they are killed, they are murdered, because that body and mind is not useful to that person anymore. So, relationship with an open mutual interest should be encouraged, and it supports both the beings to evolve towards the fulfillment and finally the understanding how many bodies and minds you may use to fulfill your interests, that your interests are not going to lead you to your restful awareness. So that understanding may help you to renounce all the interests and even your own body and mind and settle down in restful awareness. So this understanding will naturally be leading you towards enlightenment. Going smoothly towards that understanding will be happening through the right understanding relationships. The relationships with the mood of exploiting other person with a hidden agenda without you revealing it to the other person about your interests, or you yourself may not knowing it by yourself, will lead to more and more destruction, depression. If the relationships continues, it will be the sin of slavery. If it breaks, it will be giving you a great divide, depression, feeling of emptiness. So the science of relationship is trying to have more body and minds to fulfill your interests, and trying to give the other person also your body and mind to fulfill his interests. As long as it is mutual, it is with a deep understanding, it should be encouraged, supported and blessed. Relationships with deep understanding with each other is equivalent to the conscious birth. Relationships without mutual understanding but still not broken is equivalent to unconscious life. Relationships without mutual understanding broken is equivalent to death. All unconscious life will be afraid of death and end in death. Same way, all relationships which does not have mutual understanding will constantly have fear of being broken. Finally, it will break and bring tremendous suffering to both the persons who are involved in it.